before the video starts, if you're looking for the fastest, cheapest, most reliable Madden Ultimate Team coins to build the God Squad that you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, x5p.com, and use code Mills at checkout for 5% off your order.
You know I'm a pro with this. I got it stick, ain't no controlling this. I threw a laser, he didn't even notice this. She got me goated, Mills, cause I'm a goat at this. You know I'm a pro with this. I got it stick, ain't no controlling this. I threw a laser, he didn't even notice this. She got me goated, Mills, cause I'm a goat at this. Hey, you know I'm a pro with this. I got it stick, ain't no controlling this. I threw a laser, he didn't even notice this. She got me goated, Mills, cause I'm a goat at this. Hey.
Yo, what's going on, goats? It's the Golden Mills here, man, back with another Madden video. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and sub button. On the road to 15,000 subscribers. Every sub is highly appreciated. But here in today's video, man, we are back with the ebooks. Today we have a full Seattle Gun Bunch ebook. So y'all have been asking for this, so here it is. So Seattle, one thing about their gun bunch is very, very good. They have plays like clear out, tied and hook, which is not really in other gun bunches, but this one. So audibles, you want square, Z spot and go. Where is that? Z spot and go. R1, you want bench pivot, and triangle, you want flood, and you want to come out and tied and hook. Now I do have playmaker, and I'll show you against cover 4, cover 3, cover 2, and then man coverage. So first we are going to come out against a cover 4. Now the good thing about this offense is that a lot of these plays stock are very good, and I do have Christian McCaffrey, as you can see, with playmaker. So the first setup is all you want to do is put square on the smoke screen, just like this. Motion out circle and snap the ball. Now circle can be open on the sidelines, but that is a risky throw. But against cover 3, it should be open, and against cover 4, you just have to wait on it. So about right here, you could lead past that to the outside, and it's a very, very good throw to mess with the zones. Now the next read you do have is X in the middle of the field, then is R1. So just look at X. If he does go with circle, then that should leave X wide open. And if the user guards X, then you should have R1 wide open. So this is without playmaker or without high route master. R1, as you can see, well, that was a bad read. Actually, I did have square. You're just making a read between R1 and square, but that is the first way to set it up. Now, next, all you want to do is put square on a drag just like this and still motion out circle. Now, you do have a hollow read now between circle and square. As you can see right there, square is wide open. But if you are in mud and do have playmaker, you could just playmaker square back. So as you can see, I'll show it to you right here. Square on a drag. Make them choose between square and X and hit them with an easy, nice little route combo. That's one of the best route combos in the game with playmaker. I'll show it to you one more time, then I'll move on to the next play. Motion over circle, do like this, and now they have to choose between all them routes with your playmaker for a very nice game. Now, the next play is Z spot and go. Now, Z spot and go is very good. All you want to do is put R1 on a smoke screen, streak, circle. This for the first setup. And if they are double flattened, then you could just throw triangle on a little table route, air truck upfield, and get nice yards. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. Throw triangle right here, air truck, and then you should get some glitchy yards. It's best to do it with a running back over 245 pounds, so I'll show it to you one more time. Z spot and go. R1 on a smart route, circle on the streak. Now, all you wanna do is read between X and R1. Right there. X was open, so hit him for the easy completion. Show it to you one more time. Right here. And if X is guarded, then you should have R1 on the sideline. That was a risky throw, but that was just if X was guarded. Now the next setup for Z spot and go, all you want to do is max protect, square on a drag, R1 on a smart route corner route, just like this. Now, this is mainly a playmaker up the field right here, right in the middle of cover 4 and cover 3 and cover 2, right in the middle of zone coverage. If it's zone coverage, That's where this play becomes very, very deadly. Drag square just like this. Roll out, playmaker, square up the field, and throw square right in the middle of the zones. I'll show that to you one more time. D-spot, max protect. All one smart route, circle on a streak, and square on a drag just like this. Put him up the field, and it should be a nice completion. Now the next way to set up Z-spot and go, all you want to do is smart route R1, streak circle, put X on a delay fade, square on a drag, and motion over R1. Now all you're gonna do is make a read between R1 and square now, and if everything is bagged, put square on that delay fade, and if they go with square, then you should have R1 wide open down the sideline. I will show that to you one more time. I don't know why Grunk released right there, but Z-spot and go. Smart route R1, circle on a streak, square on a drag, motion them over. When Grunk goes to the ground, that's when you just, for some reason, Grunk is not doing what he's supposed to do. But as you can see right here, you have square R1. You R1 for an easy completion. So now the next play is flood. Now flood, there are two ways I like to set this up. First way is to put circle on a hitch and motion them out. Now this is if you want to send 5 routes out. Circle should be your read against cover 4. Circle and triangle should get nasty open. And if triangle's not open, then you should have X in the flat. So you just have to make a read right there with flood. Once again, motion them out just like this. Now you have circle or triangle. And I'll just hit circle for the easy completion. Now the next way you want to set up flood, all you want to do is max protect, X on the drag, and circle on the out route. Now motion circle out. If nobody's out there, hit circle. If they go with circle, cool. Then you should have R1 for the easy completion in the middle of the field. I mean on the side of the field. And if they go with R1, then that's when you should have square on the back side. Your first read is X, as you can see. They went with R1, so square is a wide open dot. Now clear out. This is the main reason why people switch to Seattle, because clear out is so good. The first way you want to set up clear out is smart route X. So that post route is going to get real glitchy. R1 on a flat, motion over, circle, and put him on a slant just like this. Now all it is the high-low read between X and circle. Right here, I'm gonna just throw X for the easy completion. You wanna keep that streak to clear out any zones back there. So I'm gonna show you clear out one more time. Just like this. Motion him over, put him on a slant. Now say they go with the post because it was open last time, cool. You should have circle or R1 on the backside. I'll show it to you one more time. Motion over circle. Just like this, snap the ball. You can low ball circle by right here for the easy completion. So now this next way, it is mainly if you do have hot route master and playmaker. So this is if you're a mudhead. If you're a mudhead, the next way you can set up clear out is R1 on a corner route just like that and square on a drag. Now the reason why this is so effective and still smart route X, because you're gonna be able to flip this and have playmaker that and have the post plus this combo that the user has to choose from, because the user most likely is gonna go with the post. The user most likely is gonna go with the post if he sees clear out. But if you have square on a drag, then that makes it a lot harder for him, because say he goes with the post, boom, hit square right there, and accidentally threw X. I don't know why I threw that. I meant to throw square, but as you can see, square also could turn into a high-low read between the corner route on the right side. So that's why this route combo is so good. As you can see, R1 wide open. So that clear out play is very glitchy. So now the next play is bench pivot, probably the best quick snap play in the game. All you want to do is streak R1 and put square on a slant, just like that. Motion out circle. And circle is gonna just cook any zone over there for the easy completion. I will show that to you one more time. Clear out a bench pivot, R1 on the streak, square on a drag, Now watch X just get over any type of zone. As you can see, the zone comes down. X should be wide open. Now the next thing you could do is use it a playmaker if you do have them. Say everything is bagged somehow. They're playing match coverage. Say everything bagged. They're playing match coverage. Cool. Playmaker square back for the easy completion. That's why you do want to have them on the drag. Now, say you do have your playmaker on the bunch side. All you want to do is put square on the in route, or one on a streak, just like this. Now, watch the playmaker. You got a playmaker like this. Boom. For bench pivot, you could have your playmaker on the outside of the bunch for that one play. So that's against cover 4. Now I'll show you cover 3, cover 2, then it will be the end of the video. So now this is a random cover 3. Now the first play is Z spot and go. R1 on a smart route, circle on the street. First read is triangle then air truck. That is always going to be your first read. Next read will be looking at the right side of the field. Z spot and go. Circle on the street just like this. X is open, hit X in the flats all day long. And you can air truck him also all the way over the field. Now, once again, the last setup, all you want to do is R1 on a post. This is if you have high route mastering. Circle on a crosser, square on a drag, motion him over, put X on a delay fade just like this. So this is how it's gonna look. And you just have a read now between square R1 and the delay fade. So now the next play is flood. First way you want to set it up, circle on a hitch, motion them out. First read is going to be X. X to circle is your first read. And then if all that is covered, then you should have triangle wide open. So I'll show it to you one more time. Flood, circle on a hitch, just like this. Now circle's wide open, hit him for the easy completion. Next way to set up flood is if there's kind of sending a blitz and you just want to send out 4 routes. Drag X, circle on a flat, motion out circle. If he's open, hit him all day long. For some reason my game lagged right there. I don't know what happened, but circle was the first read right there. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. Circle on a flat, X on the drag, motion over circle. He the first read. He wasn't open right there, but I just wanted to show you that was the read I was making last time. Flood, circle on the drag. Well, X on the drag. Now X is also a great read because people are gonna forget about X. Like right here, you can throw him an air truck up the field. So X is also another great read. Now the next play is clear out. Clear out against cover 3 is still very good. Once again, smart route X, R1 on a flat, and motion over circle and put him on a slant just like this. Now the first read will be R1 in the flats. As you can see, you can just attack the flats all day long out of gun bunch. That's one thing that makes bunch really good. If you don't take your flats out of bunch, then you're not gonna be a good bunch player. So I advise you do take your flats. Next read is gonna be circle to X. Whatever one the user picks, just throw the other one. So say right here, you see X is gonna get open. X is usually a dot ball right here for an easy completion. Now once again, if you do have playmaker, smart route X, drag, square, and put R1 on the corner route. First read is gonna be the corner route to drag combination. And if all of that is bagged, then you could just playmaker up the field. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. Just like this, playmaker up the field. Throw that about right there. But you always want to possession catch that. If you playmaker up the field, you always want to possession catch it. Me, I sometimes playmaker up the field, but a lot of times I playmaker back. You can do that right there. Playmaker up the field for a nice completion. Now the next play, bench pivot. Best quick snap play in the game. All you want to do is streak R1 and put square on a drag. X is always going to be the first read. Right when that zone drops from that drag by square, then it should be an easy completion. I'm going to show you bench pivot one more time. Now once again, say everything's bagged. Bam. playmaker square up the field, and Tom Brady is just getting instant shaded by the Giants D-line, which have to be the best practice mode D-line I've ever seen in my life. So once again, bench pivot, R1 on streak, score on the drag, circle your first read, then it's X, then it's going to be the playmaker by square, because the user's not going to be able to guard everything at all. They have too many reads all over the field. Next play, bench pivot, but if you do sometimes have your playmaker on the bunch side, all you want to do is put R1 on the in route, and once again streak, well, put square on the in route and streak R1. So you could just motion that playmaker back and get a very glitchy animation. So that's against cover 3. Next will be cover 2, then man-to-man coverage. So now cover 2, the money play against for cover 2 is clear out. All you want to do is put R1 on a flat, square on the drag, and X on a post route, smart route him. Now motion over circle. Now watch circle get wide open against cover 2. Now I did throw that very, very early, but you're gonna have to wait a little longer. Clear out, smart route X, R1 on a flat. This is the glitch right here. This is the glitch. Motion out circle. Wait till he gets right there. That's where you want to pass lead it. The safety cannot play that because the way the fade is set up. The fade is set up just to kill whoever right there. So I'm gonna show it to you one more time. Clear out. I'll show you how good circle is. Motion them out about right here. And if that is a cloud or of any sort, he is gonna get killed right there for the easy touchdown. Now the next play, Z spot and go. Against cover 2, the cover 2 one play touchdown out of this is putting circle on the out route, smart route on R1, square on a streak. X on a streak and square on a drag just like this. Motion over circle. Now watch circle pull down that zone and leave R1 wide open. So if your opponent running cover 2 against your Seattle, bunch is over with. It's over with because they have too many ways to beat this. Another way to beat it that I didn't mention out of clear out is putting square on a comeback, X on a post, R1 on a drag, and motion over this route right here and snapping it right when he passed the right to tackle. It's going to get right in the middle of the zones. As you can see, you're going to have to do this. But for some reason they did match on right there, but usually he does get right in the middle of the zones. Or you could try something like clear out, R1 on a corner route, X on a post route just like that. Motion them over, double team, because this is the shot play. Let's see if you're going to take a shot, but as you can see, no body block. But the middle of the field is going to be wide open if they don't match on. But since the practice mode D-line is too good, we're just going to have to move on to the next play, flood. Now flood against cover 2 is still very good. Circle on the hitch. Motion out circle just like this. First read is going to be R1 to X combo. Whoever's open, just hit him. Snap it right here. Circle's wide open, low ball that. Circle and triangle are going to be your first reads for zone coverage. And then it's going to be the backside in route. Now the next way to set up flood, all you want to do is max protect, X on a drag, and circle on a flat. Motion out circle. Your first read, see they go with circle. Now the zones could be kind of tricky sometimes. As you can see right there, right when R1 was cutting, the zone started backing up, so just hit your check down if that's the case. And always watch the tight end. Your first read out of this is going to be the tight end. Because people always forget about this backside flat over here, and you can attack it all day long. So now the next play is bench pivot against cover 2. Now bench pivot is very, very good. This corner route by this tight end is going to absolutely destroy, because this route is going to pull down that coverage. And as you can see right there, right when the safety comes down, that's when you want to throw the corner route. I'll show it to you one more time. Now if you have playmaker, you could put him on the drag, do something like this, put him up the field, and possession catch that for an easy completion. Or you could put him back where he was. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. R1 on the streak, score on the drag. Put him up the field right there for the easy completion. So that was cover 2. Now I'll show you man-to-man coverage, then that will be the end of the video. So I did pick a random cover 1. Now, Z-Spot and Go probably is one of the best plays against man coverage. All you want to do is put R1 smart route him by pressing R1, then pressing R1 again. Put circle on a slant, and put triangle on an option route and streak square. Now the option route by the running back is very, very glitchy. Right here, you want to low ball that, and for some reason Fournette just doesn't want to turn around. But if you have any type of good running back, then Z-Spot and Go should be very good. Triangle just like this. Boom. He's going to get a low ball animation every time. Man coverage cannot stop that at all. And now the next read you do have is this corner route by R1. As you can see, he didn't. Sometimes they get the fast animation, sometimes they don't. This game is just so inconsistent. So once you see him get the fast animation off the line of scrimmage, he still didn't get it. I'm just trying to show you R1 because sometimes they get the fast animation, sometimes they don't. I will try it though one more time. Z-Spot and Go. Smart route R1. There it go. There goes the fast animation. You just want to lob it up. And it should be an easy touchdown. Now, if you do have Playmaker, once again, you can max protect. R1 on that smart route and put square on the drag just like this. Now, say everything is bagged. You do have the crosser and you have the Playmaker. So you have two things that could get wide open. Once again, max protect. R1 a circle on a crosser, something like this. Now as you can see, Playmaker square, and it'll be an easy completion. The user is gonna have to pick between the crosser and the Playmaker. So now Flood is probably the best man beating play in the game. All you want to do is max protect. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do no adjustments. R1. If you watch competitive Madden, you're gonna see all of them do this. R1 is gonna be wide open. Next read is gonna be square right here, but I don't know what kind of throw time Brady just threw, but that is a very good read. Just watch the user. If the user's next by R1, throw R1. If he's next by circle, if he's next by the in route, then throw the other in route. Now the next way to set up Flood, if you just want to catch him off guard, once again, to drag X, motion out circle, and R1 still is very open no matter what. Now the next play, clear out. Now clear out against man coverage is very good. First way to set it up, smart route X, R1 on a flat, and motion over circle, put him on a slant just like this. Now first read always gonna be the motion slant. That's always gonna be the first read. You can try to take that to the house. Then it's gonna be the tight end, because that tight end post route, smart route, it does beat man coverage. I'm gonna show you what I mean right here. As you can see, that's Gronkowski beating man coverage. Gronkowski is not even nowhere near fast. So if you have 96 speed, 97 speed tight ends and what, that route could be very glitchy. And the reason why clear out is so good, if you max protect, you don't even have to max protect. You can still do something like putting X on a post route just like this, but this circle route will beat man coverage. As you can see right here, it gets a nice little animation, but they did have a middle third right there. But if they don't have a middle third, say they're playing just blitzing or playing deep blues or anything like that, then the clear out route right here is gonna be man coverage every single time. It gets a nice burst off the line of scrimmage, but they're playing middle third, so you really can't throw that right now. But if they're playing deep blues, then you could throw that every time. So now the next play, bench pivot, the final play. All you want to do is put square on the drag, snap the ball, Playmaker him back for easy completion. Now if you don't have Playmaker, then you could hit that tight end route. That tight end route would destroy man coverage. Once again, bench pivot. Watch this tight end route. All you want to do is pass lead that to the outside, and it will destroy man coverage. So that will be the end of the video. If you're new to the channel, hit that like and sub button. If you made it this far, put Seahawks in the comment section so I know that you're real.